Hello, and welcome to our very first episode of Rimworld, where we're going to actually try to complete the game for the first time ever. So let's just have a quick look at what mods I have enabled. Now, I like to think that this is lightly modded, and then I bring the mod list up, and I think, oh yeah, no, not really. So the main thing you can see, I don't have anomaly enabled. I can't get on with it. It's that simple. I like some of the elements of it, but I just can't get on with it. I might give it a try if we play again, but I mean I'm not super confident that that's going to be a thing. So most of the mods that I have, I like to think are just quality of life. Um, they're all fairly self-obvious as they what they are. Yeah. Even there, if anybody wants any further um explanation on what the different mods are and what they do. I mean, I'll probably cover it in game when I use them, but otherwise, just bob it down in chat and we'll see how we go. Okay. Right then, so let's kick into a new colony. Now, the scenario I've chosen is based on the crash landed scenario, but I have modified it slightly. There's no pet because let's face it, you get a monkey or something equally shite and it'll be bonded or it'll bond really quickly to someone. And then when you have to kill it because it's just eaten all your food, everybody's really unhappy. So yeah, no pet. We have 3 ranged weapons because, I don't want somebody who's got a knife unless they have it as a sidearm, because I do have simple sidearms, so they could have had it as a knife, but they can always make a knife. It's all good. And nothing's scattered all over the map apart from the 3 ship chunks because, you know, it's just a pain, isn't it? Anyway, this is the scenario. Let's see what we're doing next. So I'm going to go Randy Random. Now, I'm really, I'm really rubbish at this game. And I'll quite often go community builder because I'm rubbish at this game. But I do love it, and I want it to be even slightly entertaining for everybody who's watching it. So I'll go adventure story, and if it's really, really, really pig-ass boring, then I can always up it a little bit. Right, obviously reload anytime mode. And then the seed that I have selected is Dreamy Game 1, because that's what we're doing. And we will have no pollution, and we will have the next click up on population. Now, probably my first confession, actually my second confession, because my first is that I've never actually completed this game before, ever. And I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in, and my kids will tell you that I start a game and then I'll get it all set up and it'll be really lovely. And then I'll find something wrong with it, something that I can't do, something that's a bit hard. And instead of trying to work through it, I just stop and make a new game. And that's where we are today. So, my second confession is that I do quite often turn off mechs and insects. I know. Why do I even bother playing? But in the interest of interest and content and enjoyment, um, I will leave them on and I'll probably die in the first year. You've been warned. Right, let's generate this and let's have a look and see what sort of a world we're getting. Okay, so I did think that to give it some sort of element of difficulty, that we would go for tropical rainforest. Um, I did like to think that we might be in the shadow of these mountains here. which I can't seem to see that they have a name. I mean, there's the Andaleria Mountains here, but it's a separate mountain range, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't connect. So, as I live in the mountains, I thought we'd have a bash down here somewhere. So let's have a look and see what we fancy. I mean, there was granite, slate, and marble. Do I want it flat though? Oh, I'm a bit close to them as well. My nearest friendly. It's all the way down here. 2 days. Oh my goodness. That's no good, is it? Let's have a look. No, for being fairly populated, this is pretty rubbish, isn't it? It's forest. Oh, I want some yellows and I want some blues and I want the Empire. What about over here? And that's impassable to the Empire there, isn't it? Oh, 8 days. Oh, that's pathetic. See, I do like over here, but it's all baddies. I need people to trade with. This is tropical. What are the blue ones? -80. Can they be they're not always hostile. You can befriend them. So I guess that's an option. It's mountainous though. I really don't want mountainous. I mean, it's only 2 days, isn't it? What's it to there? 4 days to there. Let's do you know, I'm doing all this and then I'll never leave bloody tile anyway because it all just seems so hard. Where was that spot that I found just there? Let's just bash that. I mean, closest thing is that. Is that with the force? No, I should be fine. Should be fine. Right. Okay, so then let's have a look at our ideology. Now, just because I'm super prepared at all times and don't believe anybody who says anything to the contrary, I did save my ideology. It's based on supremacist. Couldn't think of the word then. So let me just load that in, and we'll have a look at that properly in game. And I'll go through what the changes are then when I can show you what there is. So characters. What I did was I took the 3 of the best characters I was offered, and then I went into prepare carefully and saved them. Let's see. I saved the whole preset, Dreamy. Let's load that in. Okay. So we have Palamas here, excuse me, with her beautiful green hair. She is our cook and researcher, and she has a little bit of social. Oh, I gave everybody a double passion in shooting, and just pretty much left their shooting skill where it was from when I picked them. You know, I mean, obviously you're just going to have to take my word for that, but what's the point in me lying? So yeah, so we have Palamas. Now we have Calcus, this 16-year-old young man with his lovely blue hair and bushy blue beard, and he is our builder and sort of doctor. And he likes to have a bit of a chat. He's also reasonably intellectual for this stage of the game. Um, yes, we'll see how that goes. And finally, we have the beautiful red-haired Tony, another young man. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I obviously didn't check very well when I was choosing the characters. And he's a miner. He does that on the side because his main thing is he really, really likes the animals. I mean, not like that. I don't think he's Welsh or anything. Um, and he also does a bit of crafting. So on the negative side, we do really need a proper doctor. We will need someone who can plant, and at some point, we'll want someone with some kind of artistic ability. Right, let's get into the game, and then I can show you what I've changed on the ideology, and we can see how we go. Yes, I'm ready to go. Yes. Oh, it's generating the map. It's all very exciting, isn't it? Okay, it's not that exciting. It'll be more exciting when we see what we've got. Okay. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. They don't know me very well, do they? Anyway, let's go. Let's get landed. Right, let's get our weapons equipped. Is it Tony who was the best at shooting? Yeah, it was. Just put them over there. You're on 8 and you're on 7. Okay, let's just unforbid everything. Now, I know that there's a hotkey for this, but I don't know how to work it. It's like, I'm old, you know. Don't judge me. Right, Tony, you can have that. Lermus, you can have that. And you can have that. Now, as you can see, I have made trade-offs with there being no knife, with them having 3 ranged weapons. I have removed the flak armor that normally comes with this scenario as well. Yeah, so let's see where we are going to go. I'll just bob fertility on and see if we've got any green. Have a little bit there. There's a bit there. Oh, and a load right by the edge of the map. Presume that's going to be our ancient danger. Right. So, I mean, I think probably around here is going to be easiest to enclose and defend against while we've got these 2 big chunks of rock here. Let's just turn that off now. And we'll go somewhere around here, I think, with the initial base. Hmm. Okay, let me get set up with a zone. I'll get everything hauled over here, and then I'll look at work priorities, and we can have a quick look at what the ideology consists of. Back in a minute. Okay, I'm going to settle there for the time being. With no actual thought about what I'm doing. As per usual, this is why I've never managed to actually finish a game, isn't it? I don't need anybody to tell me. I'm fully aware of all my failings. Right, I'm going to put some sleeping spots just down here for the time being. And I'm going to get a table built. Just because we know how upset they get that, not only do they have to live in a tropical rainforest, but if they don't get to eat at the table, it's like the world really has ended. Okay. Oh, right. Let's set up some work priorities. So we have, where's my little list of what people are good at? let's put the managing. Not let the mod do it. So the managing is a mod that I have where you can set targets for different areas of the game. And here we go, in the manager. I don't have a manager's table, but they'll come and they'll sit at the table and they'll assess what needs to be done that day according to the orders that you give in the manager's order roster. You can do hunting if you don't have enough food or enough meat. You can fell trees if you don't have enough wood, or if you want to keep a particular area clear. You can. This is for animals, taming, foraging, mining, and then power, which is disabled because we haven't researched that yet. It's just handy to set it up, and then you don't have to worry, oh no, we've run out of wood, because you can just set the minimum that you want. And if there isn't enough on the morning when they check the rosters, they'll arrange for some wood to be cut down. It takes away some of the micromanagement. It can be annoying at times, but on the whole, I like it. So yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at that for the time being. We've got all plus. Should I pop that to a 1? No, there's no need because there's only basic that's ahead of it in the priorities. Okay, let's get them all sorted out with that. I'm going to put an order out to chop some trees as well. These ones around the house. Here we go. And also I want to get a little field in. Let's see, ozone. Just pop that back on where the field is. So I don't want one right by the house. Okay, let's do that as the eponymous rice. Obviously. It might not be very good, but I have watched some videos, you know. Okay, take that off. Let's take that off. Now, I know a lot of people take off the automatically expand in the home area, and I do it sometimes, and then I forget to actually physically put the home area on important things that I need maintaining, because I have fluffy breakdowns. So they'll go around and they'll maintain items rather than it suddenly breaking and you having to use a component to fix it, which I think is a lot more realistic. Obviously, if you don't have your home area around something, they don't know that it's yours because they're stupid, and it's just not great, is it? Okay, let's let them get on with that, and we'll come back when we've got it all sorted out. And while they're doing that, we can have a look at the ideology. Okay, so here we are at the Sect. And the things, as I said before, it's based on the supremacist. What I did was change a few of the items. We have Sectionalis, who is our main deity. She's the goddess of creation. We have Artotis, the creator of war. And we changed female clothing, so they only need to wear pants because, you know, breasts are there for feeding babies. Shouldn't matter how big or small they are. We also have organ use is acceptable. Cannibalism, acceptable. Corpses, we just don't care. I like to make things easy for myself, don't I? Diversity of thought, though, mild bigotry. So there's that. Physical love is free. Marriage names, we'll keep our names. None of this patriarchal, let's take the man's name. And we removed all required clothing from the various roles. Ritual-wise, we have the Supreme Morning Funeral, as per. We have a Sky Lantern Festival. They can all be done at any time. We have a Sky Lantern Festival, the Sectist Party, where we will get goodwill from the nearest faction base if that's successful. Another Sky Lantern Festival, the Sectionalis celebration, where we will get goodwill from the nearest faction base. We have the High Fiesta Sky Lantern Festival, where we have a chance of a recruit. The Social Festival, Advent of Sectionalis, which again, we might have a new recruit. And we have the Gladiator Duel, Brawl of War. God, I love that. where we might get the location of an ancient complex nearby. So, relic-wise, we have the Zanzero, the Sona Monosword, and we have the Blessing of Partotis, who those paying attention will remember that this is our god of war, and this is a heavy SMG. So that was basically what I did cult-wise, sorry, ideology-wise, and we'll it's fluid, so we'll be able to alter and amend that as we carry on. Right, where are they up to here? Oh, we have traders. Traders already. Oh dear. Can't remember for the life of me who was the trady person. Oh yeah, let's see. So Calamus and we have Calcus, but probably Calcus is the one to have a look at. All right, Calcus. I know you're busy, mate, but let's just go and have a trade with Izzy, trader for the Monosum Nation. Oh, and like they've got nothing, have they? Oh yes, and I gave myself no silver. That was one of the trade-offs for having a fiddle faddle around with character statistics and such like. You have to, you give with one hand, take with the other. It's nothing more to be said, really. So I can't actually afford to buy anything, and I don't really want to sell any of those things that we have there. So thanks, Iz, but not today. Not today, love. Right. Oh, they left us a gift, though. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, they went. Oh, those poor people. They've just arrived and they've got no money. But here you go, look. Here's 87 silver. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. What I might do is when old Elvis has got all that. Oh, that's steel. Oh, that's nice. What have we got here? Limestone. Might get them just to deconstruct a lot of that. And then we've got some bricks and we can start making the walls a bit more secure. What are they made of? Granite. And reconstruct that. Not steel. We might reconstruct it. It's just flagstone floors though, so that's no good. God, I have picked a place that's got an absolute load of plants inside. Let's just hope it doesn't. An alpaca is self-tamed. Ah, all right. Let's just put a caravan spot down, and at least it'll have plenty to put it down here, and then it's away from our food source. Are we going to give him a name? I mean, it's a boy. I think. Oh no, sorry, it's a girl. I think we should. I think we should give them a name. Let's just give them a name. What we're going to call them? Lana. I mean, it's very imaginative, isn't it? But Lana, there you go. And you, where are you up to? Oh, you're going to give us wool, aren't you? Do you give us? You don't give us milk. Did they give us milk? No. But wool. I mean, that's got to be a win, hasn't it? I don't think we've got anybody who's. While we've got one anyway, let's train a boy and another girl. How old's this one? 7. Lady. That one's 10. Yeah, we'll go with the younger one. What's up with you, Palamas? Ugly environment. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Actually, should I get some shelves up first? I should give them proper beds. It's going to be proper beds, isn't it? Let's give them some proper beds. I scare myself sometimes. And just to make things beautiful, where is it? End table. Bob them an end table in. Just give them a little dresser. Oh, that would be nice, won't it? Okay. We'll build the bed first. Oh. Build those 3 beds first. And I guess we should make a pen, really, for the llama. Oh, what we're doing for defences. I reckon if we build along here and along here, and then we cut off there, and then they can only come. They can't cut up the side of us. Do I do it that way and that way as well? And have like a really early, and then they can have a little corridor on each side. It's all decisions, isn't it? It's all decisions in Rimworld. Oh, allow that one. Allow that. No. No. That's better. There we go. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. I'm going to have to change his name with a Y because I'm going to keep calling him her. I get that it's Tony with an I because it's Antonino. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this is offending anybody, but I'll have to. There we go. What? No, it is a female, Dreamy. What's up with you? What is up with you? I don't even know why I thought that was a boy. Right, let's set up. Set up default. An unusual heat wave has begun. Okay, so I need passive coolers. Do you think that'll be enough for 2 rooms? For such a big room, sorry. Oh, what was I doing? Oh yeah, setting up. Change the defaults. I'll have everybody on doctor care and no medicine. Go with the schedule. No. Let's have that on a tab. Let's have them carry 3 each though, just in case. And when we get some normal herbal medicine done, we can swap that out, just so they've got some on them for emergencies when somebody has giant wounds that they're in imminence of dying from. Then that's what we'll do. Is this going to be enough for the 3 of them? Oh, stop being bored. Come on, what's up with you? You'd think I didn't have your flaming horseshoe pin or something down. We'll get a chest table, right. So, you get this. they did. I'm just not paying attention, am I? There we go. So we've got 154 blocks. Let's keep those granite ones for the very outside. Let's just get some stone wall. Of these 109. What's if we pick wall instead of door? Why can't I put one there? Oh, is it on some sort of swamp? Well, that's alright, I can put a door in there. Actually, we could... I'll put a door in here. And then I've got that blocked off. And then they can both come this way. But we build that. Yeah, build that. See how that goes. And perhaps set that up as the start of the defences. And I can put a door here in the middle. And then no matter which side they come from, they'll come in here and shoot them. Is that what I want to do? What's the temperature in here with the 27? That's all. It's all going the start of a game, isn't it? Oh. I should really put a light in. Perhaps if I put a couple of torches in, it's not going to get too hot. So we'll get this sorted out. Need some more wood. I need to put the manager's chair desk down. I mean, this is what it's made for. No, Dreamy, just wing it. We got enough? Yeah, as long as nobody butchers it. So, just to begin with, put a door in here. Oh, well, okay. What are we going to call ourselves? I mean, we're the Sect. That's our ideology. So I think that should feature in the name of the faction. The Sect of Dream. And then we can just randomise this a bit until I find one that I like. Otherwise it'll be Dreamtown. And you'll find that Dreamtown gets used an awful lot in games that I play. Because I basically have no imagination. I'm not seeing it. It's gonna be Dreamtown, isn't it? I mean, I've already got... Just go with it. Just go with it. Right. Where was I? I need defences. Yep. So, I can have... If I have a door here... That's what I was doing. Right. Right, you know, just right where I've put the torch. That lack of symmetry is really going to annoy me. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, is there any more? I can deconstruct this stuff. Let's just go down to all one. Orders, deconstruct. Let's have this deconstructed as well. This is made of. This is made of granite. Deconstruct that. And it'll just give us an easier way of putting some defences in, just with a little resource cost. That isn't even in the middle, is it? How many squares have I made that of? 14. I'm fairly sure I did the same when I built it out as well. I'm just losing my mind. Right. So then they can, well, one person can stand here. Then, Oh no. Let's just go with it, eh? 25 sandstone blocks. Another door in there so they can get in and play hoopstone still. So if I put sandbags down here, no. Put sand, they'd just stand there, wouldn't they, and shoot. Take that one out. It's just all very confusing when you've not thought things through. And there was me claiming to be so well organised. Oh, lordy lord. No, but what I should do is cancel this. Come on, think it through. Cancel this lot. Right. They come in here. I could work them. They could come in there still. I could send them up there. I could have this as a mini kill box, couldn't I? Move that over there. Let's plan it out while I think about it. Don't have any material. What's wrong with Mr. Llama? Food. I'll sort you out in a bit. It's like you're the least of my priorities at the moment. Oh. Temperature in here is 96. Need to get on. We only have 19 packaged meals left. Really want to get some shelves as well, just to clear up some of the issues we're having with beauty. Why I've had the steel all come inside, I have no idea. I don't know what to tell you, to be honest. Right. So if we have an attack, come in here. Should we put Spike down over that have a look for security. I know it's just wood, but okay, we have no need to go out that way. So that's fine. They shouldn't run over the spike. Okay. Let's just slow it down again. Let me just think about what we're doing now. What we can do is if we take the wall all the way along there as well, I can start to set up We need a pen though. Because this animal's just going to get killed the first time we have anybody come to attack us. Let me have a think. Okay, here's my thinking. Makes sense to extend this wall over to here, and then raiders have, they've got to go all the way around. They've got to come up from this point. Job's good, isn't it? Where am I going to have the actual big compound, though? We're going to come this way. We're going to go... See, we're not going to be able to build on there, are we? Solution is the one for whether the ground can... The terrain affordance. There we go. Yeah. So we're going to have to skirt this to come up to make a bigger compound, and then we've got room to put our wind turbines, protect here. So we're not really going to come that much down this way, are we? Let's I mean, that's not bad, is it? I guess that ultimately is going to be... That's gigantic. I know it isn't really gigantic. I think that's going to be the outside. So what we'll do is we're going to have... This is our kitchen. This is going to be our butchery. We're going to have a little refrigerator, wall refrigerator. A fantastic mod. I need to set up electricity. I need to get a research table down. Okay, let's get this bit built first. And we need door there, and there. That's not long enough, is it? There we go. That'll have to be wood. That's fine. We can build this just to keep the animals secure, just for the time being. So let's get that in. There's a door, and we'll need to keep the roof off. We can build that. That's not going to matter really. Okay. Right, so kitchen, butchery, need to get research table up, which will be the next thing I put down. And then we can crack on with actually progressing. We've only got 15 food left, but we have got all these berries here. Let's just put them on for harvest. Right, so we're going to leave it there. Next episode, to get all this built, we need to actually start making some progression. So research table, managers table, get the kitchen up and running, get some meat produced, get the power sorted out, and hopefully we will make it through another episode. So thank you for joining us today, and that's been Rimworld. Cheers.